Well, I think I got it all set up. Trying to hurry a little bit. Just got the target camera down there. Got the tough pad here with the target on there. Hopefully that'll give me a little bit better target camera than I had the last time. We're back at it with a 30 Herrett, the velocity test, after I fixed the problem that I had with the loose firing pin block in this frame. So let's hope that we make some progress here. It's the same load, 27 grains of accurate 2015. These are the remnants from my last Silhouette shoot. I had 60 rounds. I burned up 4 for sighters and then 40 in the round of big bore that I shot with it. So I got 16 of them left, so we can run 16 shots downrange. I got the little Garmin here. Kind of thinking maybe I could do something sneaky here. If I'm careful, I might be able to get that on camera too. Hey, check it out. It's a video of a video. Hey, that's pretty wild. Video of a video. If I'm careful, I might be able to do something like this, and then you guys could see the Garmin. Hey, look at that. As long as I don't knock things over, I can see the other target camera here. I can see that. I can see that. I think I'll be okay. So for an impromptu setup, real quick, on a Monday night at the range was closed this weekend. They had a traditional archery and muzzle loading rendezvous thing, so I couldn't get out here and shoot. So I was on call for work, so I didn't want to leave town and go any place further away to shoot. So I kind of sat home and twiddled my thumbs and thought about this, and now I'm ready to shoot. You can see got a little bit of wind, but not too much. Down here low, it's not too bad, but let's go ahead and think about getting some on the target down there. I've got a 100-yard NRA small bore rifle target up there. We are at 150 meters. So, hey, that's cool. And I did just, you can't see it, there's a mark in the dirt right below the tripod there. I used the rangefinder to make sure I was at 150. So we'll see how it works. Let's turn on the target camera here before I forget. There we go, that's recording. Let's dry fire one and see how this is feeling. Oh, camera fell over, that's not good. We'll fix it. Not bad, not bad. I'm gonna have to do something different with this though. Let's see if I can get that to work again there. Just try not to get too complex here. Move this out a little bit. Like so. Is that showing it? Nope. I'm gonna need something extra to hold that up. That'll work. As long as I don't knock it over again, we'll be all set. Oh boy. All right, let's see what we can do here. So the goal is to see if my velocities get any more consistent after I fix that problem with my firing pin block. Sometimes these impromptu videos are more fun. Sometimes they're not. I think just me moving around on the mat might be enough to turn that camera over. $19.33.5. Can I see it on the camera? I am not sure if I can see it on the camera. It's not letting me zoom it in either. Looks like there might be something on elevation at 3 o'clock in the 10, 9, 8, 7 ring. Don't know though. Let's try another. That hold was low and left when it broke. 1904, so we're already 30 off, so it's not great. Okay, I think I see a hole there on that one. If we don't have any that are 100 feet per second off, we've made progress. That came to the right again. I think I might have to dial some left into this because I'm tending to be over there. Let's do one more before I change anything. Not seeing that one. Oh, yeah, that's that first shot. I'm not sure where that went. But I am thinking it needs some left correction. But the velocities are doing better. Oh, well, look out. That was a pretty good hold, but the follow through wasn't perfect. And that is low and good on the windage. Trying to be really careful and not tip that camera over that's propped. Okay, come on, better hold this time. Felt a little low when it broke, but it wasn't, it was high. Sometimes the follow through makes more of a difference than the hold. All right, buckle down. I do have a steel gong down there, but my camera's not pointed at it, so that wouldn't be any fun. That was a good hold. That one was good. Where did it go? Okay, yep, that's right in that area, so maybe it doesn't need any left. But that was probably my best hold of all of them. I'm trying to get through this kind of quick so the video's not too long. That hold felt pretty good too. And I think my velocities are definitely more in check, although there is one that's low in 1859. That one did drop down. I should have kept track of which piece of brass, because if it's a brass problem, the primer hits definitely look better. It's a good hold, but I yanked right when I pulled the trigger. I didn't see where it hit, but that was not a good follow through at all. one was better. 1930. Boy, other than that one that dumped down, we're looking okay. So we still have 80 feet per second on the spread, so I'm not real happy about that. I probably should have paid attention to which piece of brass that was. I might be able to tell from the video. Looks like I'm still, like the other day, the up and right seems to be where my mistakes are going. I bet it's just a follow-through problem. I think I'm anticipating the shot and having a poor follow-through. I'm going to try clamping down a little bit tighter and not letting it get away. I'll try to keep the thing down. It's probably me. One more. Let's try to get one right in the middle. Let's have a good shot here. I don't know where it went. Some of the ones that are in the black are hard to see because the light's not shining through the holes. So I might have to go down there and look at it. But let's put the gun in the tray here. Let's see what we can come up with on this. So 1859.8 is the minimum, 1936 is the average. Let's see here if I can do this on the camera. Yeah, there's a couple of stinkers in there. That's second to the last one. 1881.7, so I know which piece of brass that is. $1933, 1904, Number 6 was a stinker. So kind of two shots. Number 12. Yeah, it's still a little bit inconsistent. Shot number 12 is poor. We didn't pick up 2 of them. We only ended up with, oh, I didn't shoot all, I shot 13 and I think I only got 12. I still got 3 left. Huh. So the 3 that are left are the ones that are in the, oops, don't do that. Let's go ahead and, oh, it says 13. Shuffling through there on the camera is tough. Let's do it again. I got 3 more bullets that are the ones that are in the different brass. And we'll see if they make any difference. All right, let's kind of try to do this the way I normally do it instead of trying to rush. I'm jerky on the trigger today. That was another stinker. So that one, I'm gonna set that aside because I know it was kind of slow. And then we'll see if I can measure that brass and see if there's anything worth making a fuss about. But, oh well. This video may not make it. You know, after looking at the target, I'm not quite as disappointed as I was right after I shot it. I couldn't see him well on the target camera, but looks like we're not grouping too awfully bad, really. I do need to come down and to the left a bit. So, you know, got a couple down here. You know, it's probably, I did feel that I was having some poor follow-throughs on some of those shots. So, looks like, you know, kind of the area is, you know, right in this area. These are probably poor shots, and you know, these are probably more indicative of what I'm really dealing with. So as far as the velocity and the, you know, the spread, you know, somewhere around 80 feet per second spread, I know a couple of the pieces of brass that I think were the ones that were slower. I'll measure them and see if there's a case capacity difference or anything like that, or, you know, I might even try another chronograph. I've just been trusting the Garmin. I think it does okay. It's probably as accurate as anything that I have. I do have an Oler, but I've never even used it. I bought it and haven't even set it up because right after I bought that, these came out, and so I never have tried the Oler. So not as bad as I thought. So we're making progress with it. These spreads are a little better, but do have a few shots that are messing up the batch, and have to keep chasing it and try to figure out what the problems really are.